Hi City Girls, and welcome back to my channel. Ooh, I'm so excited. Today I have an unboxing of the Artis Brushes. So I got them in the mail yesterday and I wanted to share them with everybody because they are very strange and it seems like they are the hottest thing out there right now. Everybody's talking about them. So I ordered them and we are going to talk a little bit about them today. But first, if you are interested in the look that I have right now, I did just film this tutorial, so I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to edit first, either this video or the tutorial, but watch for it. I used the new Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette Quad in the color Plum. So if you are interested in the look that I have on my eyes right now, go ahead and try to find that video. But first, watch this video. I did not use these brushes in the tutorial that I filmed because I haven't yet used these brushes and I don't really know how they will apply, how well they'll perform, and I wanted to put together a video that I was confident about, and so I just used the brushes that I normally use. So if you would like to see some information regarding the Artis Brushes and the Oh Wow Brush by Cailin, stay tuned. So I ordered these brushes on Monday from Net-a-Porter, and the reason why I selected them to order these brushes from was because I do purchase all of my online stuff through EBATES, and when I went to the Artis website, it gave a list of all of the retailers that sell the brushes, and Net-a-Porter was one of them, and they actually offered the highest amount of cash back out of all of the other retailers that are on EBATES that sold these brushes. So I believe it was 3.5 or 4% cash back. So that right away told me I needed to order from them. And then they had free 3-day shipping, no minimum purchase, which was great. And then when I got to the end of my checkout, it asked me how I wanted my items packaged. If I wanted them in their classic blue box, or if I had, or I'm sorry, black box, or if I had enough of their beautiful black packaging, just a regular brown box. So why would we not want to pick the beautiful packaging? But it's like, what do I do with another box? I have so many of them. But it kind of made me want to go and buy something else once I received the package because it was so pretty. So let's see it. Here is how it came. Now it was in a big brown box which arrived at my door, but when I opened it up, this beautiful black box was in there with the bow and everything. So let's go ahead and open this up. I'm very excited. It's so pretty. But it is an awfully large box for the small little box that comes in it. So here is the brush set that I purchased. I did purchase the 3-piece brush set. And in this brush set, it does have a oval 4, which is the largest one in the box. And then the circle 1, as well as the one that I'm the most excited about, which is the linear 1 brush. And I will show that to you in just a few moments. So it does have a really nice display on the back here, and the packaging is actually really, really, really pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up. Oh. So I won't lie, I actually did already take these brushes out because they are a little bit hard to get out of the packaging that they're in right now. I didn't want to break them, so I did kind of break them loose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down and I'm going to pull them out because it's a little hard to get them out this way. I should go work out. Okay, so the first brush that we're going to talk about right here is the Oval 4 brush, and it is multifunctional. What I have read and understood for this brush is that it is really good to apply your concealer right in through here. And if you are trying to clean up your winged eyeliner, you can actually bring it out a little bit like this, and that works really well too. Another good way to use this brush is if you're gonna do an all over color on your eyes. It seems to fit the eyelid very well. Now these brushes are extremely soft and they're ergonomically correct, so really you're supposed to put your finger on it like this and kind of go like this with it. They're supposed to use far less product and be relatively easy to clean. So this is the Oval 4 brush. Now they do have Oval 6, 7, 8, and 10, I believe, and the 10 is the biggest brush. So the Oval 6 seems to be the most popular brush, and it is very similar to the Cailyn O WOW brush, which I will show you when we are finished with this brush collection. So this one again is the Oval 4 brush. The next one is the Circle 1 brush, and this one is also very soft and it's densely packed, so it won't absorb as much product. Now they say that you can use this one for lip products, but I'm not quite sure that I would want to use it for lip products, especially if I only had one. I'm not quite confident that I would be able to get it clean enough if I was using it on my lips and then say needed to use it on my eyes the next day. I would hate to transfer my lip color to my eyes or have it stain the brush. So I would say that if you did purchase this brush and you did like it and you think it would work well on your lips, then maybe purchase another one and have one for your lips and one for your eyes. So one of the cons that I can see about these brushes is this part right here is rubber, and although I've barely touched these brushes at all, the white seems to start getting a little dirty, so maybe magic eraser, I'm not quite sure. But this one, again, for application purposes, you know, to put it right in here where you can actually get a good smoky eye right along the outside corner of your eye, you would be able to probably get a really good cut crease with this brush as well. And then anytime you maybe want to do an inner corner highlight, it would work well for that. And then if you needed to do any sort of brow bone highlight, it would work there as well. I suppose you could probably use it if you were using some sort of brow product. It's small enough to get onto your brow. They do have an oval, or I'm sorry, a Circle 1R brush, and it is just slightly different than this one. And I think that the actual bristles come out a little bit further angled like that. So the purpose of these brushes is to do self-application. They are, like I said, ergonomically correct so that you would be able to use it a little bit better. Your traditional makeup brushes are mostly, or were designed for somebody else to use them on, or somebody to use them on somebody else, but these are very well shaped to be able to use them on yourself. So again, this one is the Circle 1 brush. And then the last brush, the one that I'm most excited about, is the, oh, I better work out again. Oh, okay, is the Linear 1 brush. And this one, just, I'm so excited for this brush. It's very, very narrow and it is rather stiff, but what I'm so excited about this brush is to be able to kind of go in right on your eyelash line and really get a good line going there, as well as being able to kind of do a winged liner if you were going to be using any eyeshadow, and then underneath your eye right here. Like I said, it's very, very narrow. It comes to a very narrow point, and I think it's just really comfortable to be able to put it right here and then along here. I also think that this would be great to get into that crease of your eye right there. If you wanted to really do a define, maybe a cut crease in your eye right there, it would work very, very well for that. So this one I am most excited about, and I actually can't wait to use it and do a demonstration. So these are the 3 brushes that I did purchase. Like I said, they have a 10-piece brush set. These brushes are a luxury item. They are a little more on the expensive side if you're looking at prices of maybe Morphe brushes or Sigma brushes. They're more along the lines and the price range of MAC brushes. So MAC brushes run anywhere between $20 and $40 a piece, depending upon what type of brush you want to get. These range anywhere from $35 all the way up to $90 for the Oval 10 brush, which is the real big one. It looks sort of like a hairbrush. It's a paddle almost, but it's bigger to be able to do big areas of your face. Or I suppose if you were a makeup artist and you are needing to do body makeup for somebody, that might be a better choice rather than these smaller brushes. So from what I understand, the most popular brush that they have is the Oval 6 brush, and that one is popular because it is used for foundation and powder products and concealer. So I didn't really want to spend the $70 or $75 that the Oval 6 brush is, so I purchased the Cailyn O WOW Brush, and this one is very comparable to the Oval 6 brush. This one is also very densely packed. It's very, very smooth. It's so, so soft. It almost feels like that minky fabric with the little dot bumps on it. It's just really, really super smooth. So why is this brush so great? Number one is it doesn't absorb product like a beauty blender or a regular makeup brush or a kabuki brush. Because there are so many little fibers in here, it just doesn't absorb the product. So for foundation, I use the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Concentrate Foundation, and as it is, you don't need a lot of that foundation. When I was using my beauty blender for it, I would put a dot here and a dot here and maybe one up here, and that would actually cover almost my entire face with just those 2 or 3 little dots. So the first day that I went to use this brush, I used the same amount, and it was just way too much foundation. I was rubbing and rubbing and rubbing for a really long time, and I ended up all the way down here just because I didn't really know what else to do. So when you use this brush, you're going to either put the foundation on the back of your hand and get it on here like that, or you can put it right on your face and then take your brush and just start in small circular motions and move it around your face and get it all into your pores and up here, wherever you need to go. But the idea of this brush is small circular motions. And so when you're using this Oval 4 brush, it's kind of the same thing, a sliding or a circular motion. You don't want to pat it, and you really just don't want to rub really hard. But if you're up underneath your eyes, of course, you're not going to be able to do little circles up here. So, you know, just small brush movements, and you don't need to apply a lot of pressure with this brush, and just kind of using this one a little bit, and just when I was blending earlier, right before I started this video, just very light touch to get it to actually work. So this foundation one, again, little tiny circles all around. What's nice about this Cailyn O WOW brush is that it does have a slight peak on it, so it is a little bit easier to kind of get into the corner of your eye, especially when you're ready to put your concealer on, or if you use any additional product underneath your eyes for highlighting, you know, just to really kind of get in there. Versus this one, it is just completely round, and this one is smaller, so of course it's going to be easier to get in this area. I really, really, really like this brush. I like it much better than a regular foundation brush. I still do like my beauty blender, and I think it really kind of depends on the product or the foundation that you are using. But again, I love this brush, and I don't even know if I'm going to invest the money into the Oval 6 just because I think this one is great. The only con to this one is it is plastic, and if you aren't putting your finger right here and actually rubbing it in like this and you do push too hard, it could snap this off. So if you do decide to purchase this brush, Amazon has it, and I think it was under $30. So I think I paid $28 total with the tax and everything, but don't quote me on that. I can't really remember. But it's a great brush. I really like it. So there's that one again. So how do we clean these brushes? Both the Oh Wow brand as well as the Artis brand have cleaners. So what I saw online was a microfiber little palette where you put the microfiber in and sort of put a cover over the top of it, as well as some foamable brush cleaner. The cleaner in the little palette with the microfibers was $55. So that was almost a brush and a half. So I thought, well, I think I can round myself up a microfiber cloth. I know I had one around here. Well, I was at the dollar store the other day and they had packets of microfiber cloths for $1, 3 of them for $1. So if you, and you can see that I've kind of already used it a little bit right here, take the brush and just rub it on there. And it's, I believe, getting out the product because as you can see up here, there's makeup up there. And as I'm rubbing right here, there is no makeup right there. I'm thinking that this dollar store microfiber cloth along with these brushes is going to do the trick. We'll see as I kind of use the brush a little bit more, make sure that there's no product that actually builds up on it. And then the same with these, when I start using them, just to be able to clean it off with this microfiber cloth would probably be the best option. But I will let you guys know how that does work. Yeah, so those are the Artis brushes. If you have used these brushes and you have any sort of feedback on them, I would love to hear what your experiences are with the brushes, and if you actually own any of the other types of them, the bigger ones or any of the larger linear ones, I'd be interested in your opinion on those as well. I will film a tutorial using these brushes, like I said, after I kind of get used to them a little bit so I can present you something that's worth watching. And I think that's probably all that I have on these brushes. So thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. This is brand new to me. I only have one video up right now. I have had, 50 or so views, but only 4 subscribers. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give me thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to leave comments if you have something that you would like for me to present to you. And don't forget to take care of each other. So have a glamorous day and come back and see me again. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.